Hi, it's the Carter Man. It is Monday, new week. Happy new week. Having new pair of glasses. That's why they have that weird purple tint to them. They're my first pair of trifocals. Okay, so I got to make sure I'm looking at you through the right lens. But that's not what I. Am putting up this message to talk to you about. Actually, what I want to talk to you about is I want you to completely understand that we are now living in, I have a prop here, the world's largest banana republic. Okay? There's Generalissimo Jose. Generalissimo Jose there, the dictator, and he is a dictator, in the world's largest banana republic. All right? You want any proof of that? First of all, the Banana Republic dictators, I know a little bit about this. I have a home in Central America and have friends in a lot of the countries down there. One of the earmarks is they're obsessive about talking about democracy, okay? Well, as is Generalissimo Jose, Joe. Just think about it for a second. If this were really a democracy, would we be in the Ukraine? I don't think you see too many people who would have voted for that. Would we have be living under his doubled gas and heat prices that he caused by destroying our energy independence? I don't think too many of us would have voted for that. Just right across the board. You know, it's absurd to say we're a democracy in Generalissimo Joe's Banana Republic. Okay? Now, let me give you a major piece of proof here. The country America hates most in Central America is obviously Nicaragua. Okay? Our CIA has tried to get rid of President Ortega, Daniel Ortega, for 40 years. And I'm going to admit to you, full disclosure, I worked hand in hand with Ronald Reagan to try and get rid of the Comandante Ortega when he first took over, he and his muchachos. And thank God I failed, because it is the absolute finest country in Central America now. It's great. A lower crime rate than the United States. No drugs, because he doesn't allow the CIA in to install a drug cartel like the CIA has throughout a lot of the other countries in Central America. So you have a wonderful neighbor. So you have a wonderful country there. Okay. Now, did President Ortega kind of let's say, fudge the election about 6 months or so ago? Well, let me see. He put his opponents under house arrest. That wasn't cruel to them, didn't torture them, didn't put them in some awful prison somewhere, but they were under house arrest till Danny won by a landslide. Then they were let out, and they lead perfectly happy, normal lives down there now. How does that compare with the top banana republic, the United States of America now, where Generalissimo Jose has gotten his bogus prosecutors and his Attorney General, Attorney Generalissimo Garland, to oversee 4 indictments against the man who would be Generalissimo Jose's number one political opponent, aka Donald Trump. Donald Trump is facing, I think it's so far 567 years in jail, not under house arrest, in jail. Folks, that's Banana Republic, okay? That's Banana Republic. And you see the difference there? You see the difference there? We call Ortega's Nicaragua Banana Republic, despite the fact that Ortega overthrew one of the worst dictators in history, a dictator whose family ran everything and stole everything. Oh, wait a minute. Generalissimo Jose and Cokehead Hunter. That's a real banana republic. All right? All that's left, to be perfectly honest with you, is this. I'm going to show you something. Those of you who saw the movie The In-Laws will know what I'm talking about. Those who didn't are going to think I'm the one who's nuts. But we are very close to having Generalissimo Jose say, "Oh, you'll notice my little friend. Say hello. Say hello to my little friend. Is my little friend. Little friend, say hello to the people. Hello, how are you today?" Yeah, I expect that from Generalissimo Jose anytime, to have his little friend Pepe start talking to the American people. Anybody who didn't see The In-Laws, which is funniest 10 minutes in movie history as far as I'm concerned. The original with Alan Arkin and the guy who played Columbo, whose name just flashed through my mind just now. You'll know who I mean. But that's where we are now. We are the banana republic, the big banana republic. Okay? My wife told me, she's from Honduras, she said in Honduras now the vice president is the son of the president. You don't think Generalissimo Jose would like to put Cokehead Hunter in as vice president? Who actually might be an improvement on Kathleen Kamala. But that's where we are. That's where we are. That's why we got to fight these people every minute. Keep in mind, and I'll close on this, in banana republics, one of the earmarks of them, and by the way, El Salvador is not a banana republic, okay? They told the United States, get out, okay? Because they're getting rid of the drug cartels. Guatemala is not really a banana republic anymore. Giamatti down there is fighting the U.S. So a lot of those countries are freeing themselves from being banana republic. But the sign of a banana republic is that you don't really get to elect the president. Those in power, their deep state, as it were, sound familiar, install the president. You get to elect the Congress. That's where I'm telling you right now, we are in America now. The 2016 surprise election of Donald Trump may be the last free and fair election in history if Generalissimo Jose and his handlers have their way, because that's how banana republics work. That's it.